Hey gamers. Welcome to the day of the evening. I was gonna say good morning and I quickly recovered. Are you proud of me? Welcome to another stream. Today, we game. We game hard and long. We're hatching eggs today, chat. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of forgot I didn't get Zoro. I was like, huh, I never finished that video. Why didn't I finish that video? I now realize that I just forgot to do it. So, Rock Valen, thank you for the 11 months of tier 2. Hello, good sir. Hi, Smile. How you doing? Appreciate it. RNA, thanks for the 25 gifted. Jeez, what was that for? What did I do? Is this because I went live? I appreciate it. Thank you so much. That means, chat, put it in the history books. That means on the 25th egg, it has to be shiny. It's spoken only in legends and folklore. It's true. Oh, we have Sideways Obama for the day. Exciting. Cool. Love that. Thank you for the 25. Chat, if you're gonna give this up, please say thank you. Because that's a lot of dollars. It's a lot of coin. Yeah, we're just gonna jump into it. By the way, I didn't bring this up. I didn't save this game. So all of the eggs that I had are gone. That doesn't have any reflection on the chance of getting a shiny. It's just, I released all of them. I did a mass release in the game. So that was kind of beneficial in the long run, I would like to think. But today we bike. The goal, 500. Egg, thanks to 8 months. 8 months, that's like a lot of John 10. Is it? Might be, I don't know. I appreciate that. McQueen Lover. Love, wait, yeah. Thank you for the 9 months. I appreciate it. Thank you. Did I already do the living decks? No, but I really should be finishing this up. So we're mixing this in. 8 months, like 5 streams, so true. Thank you again, RNA, for the 25. That's super kind of you. Am I doing the Masugma method? What's the Masugma method? What's that? Do I have Litwick as my lead? Masugma balls. Oh, that's not good. Great the Annies with 30 months. 30 months of sweet, sweet content. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. I appreciate it. I'm biking like there's no tomorrow. So true. We're biking our little hearts out. Oh, before, like, I mean, I already started. Before I, like, start, I'm also gonna turn down the game audio. I think that's good. Anyways, I was notified. I just want to, some of you guys were concerned about me, which I'm grateful that you are. But you guys, I was told that some people were concerned about me in the way that I was speaking on stream. I just want to come clean and say I'm a very happy man. I'm sorry for scaring you. I don't know entirely what I said, but I'm a happy guy, so don't worry, chat. I'm good. But I appreciate you guys for checking in on me. Becca, thank you for the 7 months of Prime. Thank you. Blink twice if you're being held at gunpoint. And it's a big gun too. Also, we have a later stream today. How exciting. Just like the old Nuzlocke days. Chat, do I Nuzlocke again? No? Okay. Never again. Who am I hunting? Zorua. Hoenn? Once more. Hoenn. egg. I don't know about that. The last time I played Hoenn and enjoyed it was never. So I don't know if we're gonna do that. They just closed the eShop? What? Wasn't that supposed to be the end of the month? What's more likely to get this year, Black and White remakes or Johto? Considering they announced all the games, I think none of those. That's probably my best guess. And the most accurate. eShop's still open? Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like the 27th. Yeah, so I really wanted to try and get this Pokemon before I leave. Because I'm leaving. I'm leaving you guys forever. I'm going to kick, and you guys can't come. Yep. Yep. I'm gonna be a Kick exclusive streamer. I got signed, and it was a huge bag. They offered me, chat, $46 million to stream on the platform. They said, we've never seen a man stream 7 hours a week like you do. We need that on the platform. I said, actually, I stream 5 hours a week. They're like, we'll take what we can get. Ash guy, you're leaving. No, but I am going to Boston. I'm going to a convention in Boston for the weekend. I guess Thursday through Saturday. Sunday. Thursday through Sunday? Yeah, Thursday through Sunday. I need to go to a convention. So if you're in the Boston area, you can stare at my face and awkwardly smile at me. Like one of these. Maybe one of these, if you're crazy. I'll tweet out when I'm there so you guys can hunt me down. Track my Uber locations. Pedro with the 10 months. Thank you. Oh my god, 10 months. Chad, this is the first shiny. We're getting 7 shinies today. I scripted it. That was the plan, at least. There it is. We did it. Where is my counter? I got rid of it. Okay, never mind. Anyways, yeah, so I'll be there. I'm not gonna be at the convention every day because I'm gonna be totally honest with you, chat. There's not enough at that convention. There's not enough to supply 4 days. So, see, I cleared out some of the boxes. Zeke, thank you for the 29 months of tier 2. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. It has to be funny number. 469? Oh, 420. Yeah, that would probably make more sense. Alexi, thank you for the 23 months. Goodbye forever, John. Hey, see you guys later. All right, guys. All right, catch you guys on the next one. And the next one's never. This is it. All right, guys. See you guys later. All right. Okay. Yep. This is it. But don't worry, because I'll get a shiny. So my last stream, you're going to be so hyped. You're going to be so excited. You're like, wow. He went out with a bang. He surely didn't end stream without getting a single shiny. Only to leave forever. Where am I going? Prison. Ever consider doing a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon randomizer? Those exist? Oh, the counter is off? I ended at 418. For the bit, let's pretend like this is egg 420. No narcs. If we had arms on the same side, would you be wearing F shirts instead of T shirts? I'm gonna cry. Why is Wi-Fi connected? So I can hack. I actually have a person in the other room connected to my internet, and they'll be able to sprinkle in shinies as I talk to the daycare man. Hacking, but still no shiny. Well, you gotta build up to it, you know what I mean? You gotta build up to it, because if I instantly get a shiny, you know, one, a little suspicious, right? Two, there's no like underdog story, you know? I don't get to go through the cycles of grief. You're like, surely the next one will be shiny. And then do that for the next 400. Is there still a way you can get special wallpapers for the bottom screen? I honestly don't even remember how I did it for this, but yeah. I know that you can. You can make custom ones. Oh yeah, I can just auto deposit. Or not auto deposit, but you know. Yeah, the odds are 1 in 1365, so we're so close. Today has to be the day. LCFC Dan, thank you for the 25 months. 25 is a cool number. You know what's better than 25? 26. See you next month. Thanks for the tier 2. Appreciate it. Thank you. Oh? I'm feeling over odds. If I go over odds, I'm selling my streaming setup. I'll give you guys my stream key. I'll do a raffle. Whoever subs, I will give you guys my stream key. I'll pass it down. I'm aiming for 69 months and then I'm out. Okay. Okay, I respect that. Radio with the 36 months. Gimme. Gimme what? Gimme ghoul? Maybe. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well, Radio. Hope you're hanging, chilling, gaming, dreaming, maybe stinking. I don't know. Oh, more egg. DC with the 5 months Prime. Thank you. I appreciate it. Pulse with the 9 months of Prime. I'll take it with this Prime as a down payment. Hey, Pulse, are you going to PAX? It's a lot of P's. It's actually only 2, now that I think about it. You are? Okay, do you want to hold hands? But like in a platonic way, but maybe a little bit further than that? 2 men. But like in a straight way, but like maybe not, but like mostly straight way. Have I played Pokemon Infinite Fusion? No. I have not. I have not. But I've been told of it. I've been told to play it. I don't know if I would. What? Wait, which game is it? Which Infinite, like, what's the game based on? I'll give you the details as to when I'm in the area. Including my hotel room, including number. Actually, I'll just post that on Twitter. I'll just give you guys my hotel room number. So there's no mix up. You know, if you miss me at the convention, you just know exactly where to find me. Have you ever played Pokemon? No, I was thinking about branching out to that on Thursday, though. It's Fire Red mixed with Johto? What? Wouldn't that just be Johto, then? It has some new things, like hotels where you do side quests. I can't think of one hotel in Kanto in any Pokemon game except for Gen 6. Secret Gen 6 lore. Branch out to Digimon. Oh, you know, it'd be such a sick stream. Guitar Hero. Chat, should I make a burner Twitch account and just stream Guitar Hero? Because here's the thing. Could I do this on here? No. But yes. But if I did it on this account, I would have to mute every single stream because of copyright infringement. But if I'm on a burner account, then they don't know and I don't get in trouble. So if that account gets taken down, it's like, oh no, rats, am I right? You should make a new account and call it John Rock. Can someone just make it for me? Isn't it an IP ban? No, because I could be like, I could DM Twitch, be like, bro, it was my brother. It was my brother, please. And they'll unban me. I'm pretty sure that's how Ninja got unbanned once he got back from Mixer. He just blamed it on his wife. You're 346 in my Paldea decks. Chat, should I play Scarlet and Violet? I just don't even know what I would do. I feel like I've already done everything, which is crazy because I didn't do much. Shiny decks? I was talking about that last stream, that there was somebody who made a video on completing a shiny dex, and I feel like it didn't really get any like the level of recognition it should have got. Like their video had like 60,000 views or something like that. We're doing a full shiny, sorry, not just a shiny dex, but like a shiny living dex. Like every shiny that was in the game, they have an individual shiny of it. Who? I don't know. Which I know that doesn't really help the situation. But if you look it up, it's there. You know? Don't really remember their name. I also didn't watch the video, so I just saw it in my recommended. Because here's the thing, chat. I don't know if you're the same way. I would assume you are. When you're watching YouTube, like, I feel like I don't freely watch YouTube. I watch it with a purpose. Like if I make dinner, immediately putting on YouTube. Was it Kangaskid? I know it wasn't Kangaskid, but Kangaskid did do that. But yeah, I put on food. But here's the thing, what I watch is like related to what I'm doing. So I'm watching food eating videos. Like I'm watching Beard Eats Food slam through an entire Denny's menu in 12 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm here with my little yogurt cup and banana, being like, he's living the dream. What happened to your YouTube? They banned me. Yeah, my last upload, I snuck in 4 minutes of Ash kissing Pikachu, and they were like, nah, I don't know about that. It's still up, chat. It's still up. It was Wild16 who did the Shiny Living X. Gotcha. I'll have to watch it. Am I still doing Juice Cleanse? No. Well, I mean, like, in a way, you kind of have to. You have to, like, transition out of it, or else you kind of, like, destroy your insides. So I have smoothie in the morning, and then I have, like, actual real food in between. Bro, I got 2 shinies today. I got 0, but you know what? I'm gonna get more. I like how your humor is so dry, it's hard to tell if you're joking. I'm not. Will this take over 24 hours? I scripted it, so in the next 15 minutes, we're gonna get one. I've never told a joke before. Chat, do you think I'm funny? Okay, bonus question. Do you think I have Riz? No. Why? 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 Give me one reason. You just don't. What if I like struck like a pose, you know? Doesn't do anything. Melissa, thanks for the 32 months of tier 2. 32 months of gaming, wicked. I love that word. I can't wait to go back to Boston and say that. And it like actually lands. The dyed hair was goated on God. Chat? No, it wasn't. I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna stand up to that logic. That thought. Bungus with 9 months. John, you have no Riz. You shut your mouth. You're right, but shut your mouth. You're telling me streaming Pokemon isn't like hot? It's gotta be, right? Just a little bit. Wooful with 36 months of tier 3. Wait! Do you mean that 2020 was 3 years ago? That's true. Chat, I started streaming. Let's get a round of applause for that. Am I gonna get DLC? Yeah. I don't even know when it comes out. That's the craziest part. I have no clue. It'd be hot if you were a woman. Should I do the woman filter on TikTok and see what I look like as a woman? Men are hot too, though. Yeah, I only like men, so. Raph, thank you for the prime. Thank you. John, make an AI avatar. Oh, like I should be a VTuber? I'm down. I would make one with like, I'd be like a VTuber lady with like huge boobs. Like huge boobs. Yeah, my name would be Jane. But honestly though, I think like making a burner account would be kind of cool. To stream like Guitar Hero and stuff like that. If you also use a voice changer to make your voice lower pitched, wouldn't it be the higher pitched if it was a woman? Or I could be like a whole different persona, you know? Like I could be, my name could be like Frankie. Wait, I have a friend named Frank. That doesn't work. I could be Funky. But I would probably make my account name something completely different. John, how do you rizz up a boy? Text them constantly, and if they don't respond, they're playing hard to get. Just keep texting them. They'll respond eventually. John, how do I sell drugs efficiently? See, personally, I haven't sold drugs. But one of my neighbor's meth houses exploded. So I know what not to do. Yeah, it was in New Hampshire. His house just blew up. I would say look up New Hampshire meth house explosion, but you would find about 46 different articles on that event happening. Will this be a 24-hour stream? Yeah, it's just gonna be condensed down to about 3 hours. I brought up this story before. There was one time, so I was sitting on my back porch with my mom and stepdad, and we were eating, or I guess I had a back deck, and we were eating dinner. We were eating dinner, and across the water, we could see this house glowing. And we found out somebody's house is on fire. And so we did the only natural thing, and we just went over and saw it happen. But you might be thinking, like, wow, that's kind of weird that you just like went and did that. Nothing happens in New Hampshire, so like when something happens, everybody's gonna see it. So when we got there, we were like last in line. It was like a whole Woodstock was happening there. We had the whole town just watching this house burn down. It's a shiny house. But yeah, we were just there, just watching. Just like the firefighters roll up, trying to hose it down. We're just like, wow. Night lights. John, you're taking a witness protection. Do you start streaming again with a fake mustache under the name Johnstone? That was almost English. No. I'd probably work at Hooters. Dishwasher, of course. I don't think I could hang with the ladies, you know? Oh, I'm out of eggs. Yeah, I've literally never been to Hooters in my entire life. I don't see a reason to go. No offense, like I haven't been, but I heard their fries go crazy. John's afraid of women. So true. Oh, I didn't bring water. Dehydration stream. It's mid-food. I want to talk about this, but I feel like we're just gonna devolve again into just talking about food. And I feel like every single stream, we always talk about food. Every stream. It's not even a think, it's a no. This is why they're going out of business. Oh, I didn't know that. Food is nice, though. I had some sushi yesterday? No, 2 days ago. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. It was worth the wait. Are we doing better? Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm chilling. I'll be honest with you, chat. I'm the happiest I've been in a long time. Get her done. Thanks for the 2 months of Prime. How was my southern accent? Was that genuine? Did that make you feel at home? I say that make you feel at home being in the South, but I feel like up north people would say get her done too. New Hampshire's the country of the North. It's just woods and methamphetamines. I had some issues after a car crash, even a week after. Yeah, no, it's honestly, I've just been trying to like get through the process of dealing with it. Like my car, just fixing it. Because so like the company calls me, and here's the thing, I feel like everybody's the same way when it comes to this, at least like my age. If somebody calls and they're not registered in your phone, you don't answer it. Because you are so inclined to believe that it's a spam call that you just don't answer it. And if it's important enough, they're gonna leave a voicemail, right? And so that happened the first time, and I called them back and left a voicemail. They didn't call me back. This for like getting my like money to fix my car. And so they called again the next day, and I was like, I saw it as I was making like breakfast in the morning, and they hung up the moment I grabbed my phone. I was like, oh wait, I'll instantly call them back. So I dialed them back, straight to voicemail. Where did you go in 14 seconds, Deborah? Did you got out of your office? You took a flight to the next state over? In the 14 seconds it took me to pick up my phone and call you back? So I'm still waiting on that. But once I get my money, chat, I'm gonna fix my car. And don't tell them, I might stop at the gas station and get snackies. But they don't need to know that. Relic, thanks for the 19 months. The insects are coming. Tell us your favorite insect to be spared. Chinchilla? Were they leaving you a message in those 14 seconds? No, they didn't even leave me a message. Get 7-Eleven taquitos. Okay, so I used to, before work, I used to go to Circle K. And actually, I think like all the jobs that I worked at, there was a Circle K. Do you guys know what Circle K is? I feel like it's like a common, maybe it's just like a New England thing. I don't know, but like it's just a convenience store. So I would consistently go there every morning when I worked at, I used to work at a Untitled video game store, and I used to work in a warehouse, and like those two jobs coincidentally just happened to have a Circle K in the area, like en route to getting to work. So I would stop there, and I'm gonna tell you, do you know those little things I got on the rollers? That I feel like nobody goes and eats them. I've done it. They're not that bad. I'll say it. They're not that bad. Yeah, I worked at DK Oldies. They fired me because I tried to up the prices. They're like, that's our job. Don't take that from us. What did I eat? The, I don't know. They had like hot dogs. I would just take like 3 of them at one time. Ate them, for clarification. I would eat the hot dogs. I feel like our convenience stores suck though. In comparison to like every other country. Have you ever used a bidet? No, I can't. I have never bought one, but I just take a quick dunk after every time I'm done. Does the job. You don't? My uncle that lives in Ohio eats dog, and he says it tastes like pork. All right. I don't like mustard. Like mustard on a hot dog? It's just like what is mustard? It's like just mustard seeds? You're putting seeds on your hot dog? That's it? Mustard is good character? No. No. It's character of who I shouldn't invite to the cookout. Snot, thanks for the Prime. I appreciate it. Chat, if you link your Amazon account to your Twitch account, you get a free Prime sub. And I've heard through the grapevine, $462,000 for every person that Prime subs. Yeah, like what do you put on a hot dog? It's ketchup. It's ketchup and like onions, right? One I don't really get behind is chili. I've never had a good chili dog. Remember I said I didn't want to talk about food? Here we are. True, okay, relish. I can rock with relish. Yeah. Doesn't a lot of relish have onions in it anyways? Sometimes. Just say yes. I think the reason why I don't like it is because there's just like so much meat. You know what I mean? Heard any good music lately? I haven't listened to any new albums. So at the beginning of every year, I'm always like, oh, I'm gonna listen to every new album. So I follow Twitter accounts that let me know what music that I like comes out every single Friday, because that's typically when music comes out. Sometimes like singles will sprinkle in like Thursday or Saturday or whatever, but typically music comes out every Friday, because that's how it works, like the Billboard charts. So they want to like track the highest. So if you don't release on those days, you have a lesser chance of like ranking. So I love New Music Friday. And at the beginning of every year, I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna listen every single week. Go for like the first 5 weeks, all downhill from there. Unless there's something like I really want to listen to, I'm like, all right, I'll listen to the rest. I'll tell you though, I did buy tickets to a concert like 2 days ago. That's in July. For who? Okay, so I bought tickets, chat, to go see Drake and 21 Savage at the Mercedes-Benz Arena. I walked in to that, so you had to go into a queue for that kind of thing. Just out of curiosity, chat, how much do you think a ticket to go see that would be? Keep in mind, it's two very large artists. How much do you think? Because in my head, I was like, 200. A lot of money, for sure, right? A lot of money. But like, he's like one of the biggest artists in the world, arguably of all time. Not the biggest artist of all time, but like he's up in that top 100 probably, right? And then another artist who is not as large as him, but like pretty close. And then you also have the pre-acts and stuff like that. 200 seemed fair. I pulled up to Ticketmaster, chat. I don't even want to say, because keep in mind, chat, I bought 2 tickets. It wasn't 1. I bought 2 tickets. I think that they're watching, so if you're watching, you can just mute the stream. Just don't worry about it. They were $4.50 a piece. And I believe that those were the cheapest ones at the time. And then you have, on top of that, Ticketmaster was like, where's my cut, baby? So I think in total, yeah, service fees are so stupid. It's just to process the order. So in total, it was like $11.50. Will it be worth it? Yes. And you know, I think somebody would be like, who would ever pay that much? It sold out. It sold out, like instantly. It's about the clout? No, I want to kiss Drake on the lips with tongue. It's not for clout. I want the man. Anyways, yeah, that's probably... I don't think I'll ever pay more for a concert. Unless I've always wanted to go to like a festival. I think that'd be so fun. First time I ever clicking on a stream immediately met with, I want to kiss Drake on the mouth. Does it make you want to watch more or less? You tell Frank Ocean to release a new album finally? Yeah, it's only been seven years. Oh, what if I had a festival in my backyard? Who's headlining it? Who else? Can you imagine how insane your character's quads are? Okay, so when I was in middle school, I used to bike in my childhood home, not in my home, but like at my childhood home, every day for like 3 months straight. I guess, how long is summer break? It's like 2 months, 2.5. Every day I would bike. And so I would go down the street, and then at the end of the street there was a lake. But then I would turn at the lake and then go up and down that. And it had like an incline to it. But it wasn't like an extreme incline, but it was enough for you to be like, oh yeah, I feel that. And so I would do that every single day, but I would keep biking up and down. I would go 10 times up and down this road, and it was like a pretty decently long road. My legs were so built after doing that. I didn't do any other exercise to my body, so I was stupid thick in middle school. It was just a mess up here, but my legs were just chiseled. How many shinies did you get in one summer break? I never shiny hunted when I was younger. Like at all. Like never. Chat, should I do another subathon? I can't end stream until I get 100 shinies. What's the goal of the subathon besides money? Followers. Have I bagged your Decidui yet? No. No. I heard it's really, really easy though. LGPE chancy grind. True. Stream until you kiss Drake. Okay, I'm down. If he doesn't pull me up on stage, how do you guys like daily play Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? Because I haven't touched that game since the event, and then before that, it's been like 3 weeks. I still have never played it. I think it's a great game. But Subathon, where you just stare at the camera, only moving once in a while to itch your ear to cough. The subathon starts now. You only hop on for the 7 stars. Yeah, I just feel like it needs some... I don't know. I really don't know. Because here's the thing. At some point, you're going to run out of content. Regardless of what game you're playing, you're going to run out of content. I just feel like the game is missing just like a little teeny tiny. What are your odds right now? 1 in 1365 or 1 in 100% chance because it's not shiny Hammerman. How do I delete save data on Oris? Hammers are efficient. Just a couple smacks. That thing will not load your save. Or at all. Is there a battle tower in Scarlet and Violet? No, there isn't. There is not. Home access probably won't pull me back in either. Yeah. "100% Breath of the Wild Subathon before Tears of the Kingdom." How long does it take to 100% that game? Like from a casual perspective. $100 hours with the DLC? That's like a whole year's worth of streams. World record is 16 hours. Okay. Okay. I think I could do that. You think this Switch will be able to run Tears of the Kingdom? Okay, so although I have not played Breath of the Wild, I was told that even some parts of Breath of the Wild run not well. So, no. Like, the game is optimized, but it's not optimized. Like, for a new game, I don't know. I have no clue. And I think that they were able to get away with it being pretty optimized because they had to make it on the Wii U too, you know? I don't know. Does that make sense? I feel like it does. Because they already had to work on a worse console, so if it didn't run on the main console, that says a lot about them. But surely all this time they've been putting in will make it run really well, right? I think one thing about Pokemon is that now that shiny hunting is such like a big thing, that's like what the game is. Once you get past the story and if you don't care about competitive, it's shiny hunting. So there's no incentive to do post-game stuff in the game, you know? Because I've said this before, people are always like, oh, why don't they include the Battle Tower or the Battle Frontier in games? And I'm a firm believer, although I personally would love for them to add that in, right? How many of you have genuinely played the Battle Frontier? Like, how many of you have got the medals in any of them? You know? Because I know a lot of you guys are gonna say I did. Yeah, I got silver medals and gold medals, whatever. But another perspective you have to think about is that you guys are probably much more dedicated Pokemon players than the general population. Such a low effort reward ratio. True. Yeah. Yeah, it's a skill gap. Like the skill curve is like the moment you beat Cynthia, you're like, ah, the hard part is done. You have more views playing Black and White than people playing Scarlet and Violet. Well, it's because this is the newest game. I think my party's been full. Yeah, I think that's a big thing about Pokemon nowadays is that it is entirely like, I don't know. It's just shiny hunting. That's it. But also on the other side, if you think about it, there's never been like a super extensive post game aside from Heart Gold Soul Silver, you know, like Gen 2 games. But I feel like every year it's like kind of going down, you know? Ludo, thanks for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. I appreciate it. Black to White's post game is pretty lengthy. Yeah. True. True. Same time frame though, you know, with like Heart Gold Soul Silver. I know it's like unfair comparison, but made it to Potown on my Moon randomizer. What run are you on? Heart Gold Soul Silver didn't optimize nearly enough, but they did optimize a lot. Or not optimize, but they did change a lot for the better. But I agree. I agree. It's your birthday? Goku's birthday, everyone. Let's get a round of applause for that. I think Legends has held up over the past year. I think it's held up really well. It's just there's been, I don't know. I feel like people don't like that game. I really don't. Am I crazy in thinking that? It's more of a one and done game. Not the way I played it. It's the Johnstone of Pokemon games. Yeah. For sure. Like, if you don't like completing Pokédexes, I understand why you don't like it. I totally understand. Sorry, I was trying to slow. Yeah, I don't know. I think just the concept of like flying around to find shinies is cool. Storyline is the first playthrough appropriately length. They make that game feel enormous, which I don't think that game gets enough credit for. The first time I played and was like going through Obsidian Fields, I was blown away. I was like, whoa, this map is big. Once you start get flying and you like know the locations, they become really tiny. But that initial walkthrough, you're like, whoa. Whoa, how do I get there? But, yeah, I would say it's definitely a one and done game experience. But here's the thing. Is that not how all games are supposed to be? Aren't all video games, like single player video games, supposed to be a one and done experience? It's just we really like playing Pokemon. Like, how many other games do you play more than once? Aside from games where there are multiple endings, like Undertale is a fantastic example. They're like genocide, pacifist, you know, different results. Minecraft, well, that game, it's like a sandbox. It does have an end to the game, but that's kind of different. Chess. Oh, speaking of chess, do you guys see the Olympics? The next, whatever year that is, next year? They're adding esports. Which in concept, you're like, oh my god, that's so hype that they're adding esports to the Olympics. That's cool, right? I think it's cool. Until you look at the list of esports that they're adding. The only one, and it's not even an esport, is chess that anybody is interested in. No offense to those other games, but the entire viewership for esports, for that section of the Olympics, is going to be chess. Nobody is going to watch anything else. Let me pull up the list, because I'm gonna list off the games. Give me a question mark if you don't know what game it is. If you've never heard of it in your life. Okay. First one. Tic-tac-bow. It's an archery game for tic-tac-toe, obviously. But here's the catch. A mobile game. It's a mobile game.
If they add shiny Chansey hunting to the Olympics, you would win.
That was a little hurtful. That was a little hurtful. Alfie, thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. Next. WBSC eBaseball Power Pros. These are real. By the way, I'm not making this up, and these are legitimate games. Once again, from the looks of it, another mobile game. Chess! Chess! They've got chess, everybody. That I will actually tune into. I will tune in. Chat, you know what chess is. If you don't know what chess is, Get help. That would be hype to watch. Zwift. Zwift. It's cycling. So it's basically a cycling game. So you know how they have Ring Fit? Imagine if Ring Fit came with a bike. Want to take a guess what platform that's on? If you guess PS5, you're wrong. It's mobile. Just Dance. Fun fact about Just Dance. I believe that they were making dance games, Just Dance games, for the Wii until 2020. Oh, I didn't see this one. Okay, this one I can get behind. Gran Turismo. I'm more of a Forza guy, but I understand. I understand. That's not the worst. I was just imagining like CSGO, League, you know? Virtual Regatta. Virtual Regatta is a sailing game. I'm gonna blow your mind with this one. It's a mobile game. It's an online sailing race simulator. If you could do me a favor, chat, and look up the screenshots of Virtual Regatta right now, you would understand why they added it. It is riveting gameplay. Virtual Taekwondo. Which I get. But here's the thing. So the virtual Taekwondo is you put sensors on your arms and legs. And you like, it's like VR, but it's only with sensors, so you're not wearing like the helmet, and they're just looking at a screen. Right? Why have that and actual Taekwondo? It's like no contact Taekwondo. Isn't the point of having an esports section to have things that aren't already existing? Wasn't that like the whole mindset? Isn't that what esports are? Like, we're not shooting each other in real life, chat. So we're gonna do that in Counter-Strike. Because we would die. Tennis Clash. I think you can guess what that is. It's another mobile game. It's just tennis. You want to know the best part? That's all of it. That was it, baby. That's all we got. Like, imagine... This is a rare moment. Imagine Olympic League. I don't even watch League. Never once have I even played League. But I know how hype that would be, right? That would go crazy. Tomorrow's a school day? Oh, I got school. Sorry, Chad, I can't stream tomorrow. I got school. What do I have first thing? Health. Ugh, you know. My health class was so weird. Like, my teacher always called out sick, which I found pretty ironic. Like, that class might have just been it might have well been just an infinite substitution class. She was there? Never. This is why my class keeps staring at me in a flirty way. That's Riz right there, that's for sure. You guys have teachers who just didn't care. Like their tenure was so long at the school that they can't legally get fired. So they're like, whatever. That was also how my health class was. Cause like when the teacher would pull up, she'd be like, all right, did you guys do your homework? And people would come up and be like, no, I didn't. And she's like, okay, I'll just fill it in for you. And I straight up saw, and keep in mind, it wasn't hard homework. It was like, where's your, what happens when you're sick? What do you do? A, suffer. B, go to the doctor. C, drink lemonade. And it was like, we get 1 page a week. And she would show up once a week to collect them. And I remember at the end of the semester, she just happened to be there. And there were like people, because obviously there was such little work to do, the incentive to do it was also equally like not there. And I remember there was a girl in my class who she was failing. She was straight up failing the class. And I remember I was finishing my exam and she was talking to the teacher. She's like, teacher, I can't get an F. She looks at her, she's like, well, do you have any of the homework? I'll let you turn in late stuff and I won't mark you down. She's like, no. And I swear to God, chat, the teacher just looked at her and she's like, oh, okay, that's fine. And she typed in I saw on the computer, all the zeros, she just filled them in with like 75s. This girl went from an F to a B instantly. Because who cares? It's health. I'm in 11th grade. I know how babies are made. I'm not too worried, you know? Which is cool. But then I had teachers who were the opposite side of the spectrum, right? Because you have the ones that are in the middle. Though we know the ones like, it's the end of the semester and you're at like a 78 and you want that B. You know, you want that 80. And you talk to the teacher and the teacher's like, you know what, I'll do you a solid. And they like bump up a couple of your grades just a little bit, just like a couple points here and there. One essay that you took 2 months ago, let's just make that, let's bump it up by 5 points. Boom, there you go. Have a good one. Enjoy your summer. But I had teachers who were like, they were ruthless. And it wasn't like AP. Do I look like I take AP classes? No. I barely took honors. But I had teachers who treated it like it was like, you ever seen that meme of the lady at the McDonald's, like she runs it like the Navy? I had a teacher who ran class like it was the Navy. She's like, I'm preparing you guys for college. I think that's the best way to round it out. You guys have a teacher who's like, I'm preparing you for college? because I did. I also had teachers who just sat the attractive girls in front of the class and all the boys in the back, which I thought was kind of weird even then. But it's definitely weird now, too. Yeah, I didn't notice it at first, and one of my friends was like, hey, why are we always sitting in the back in science class? And I was like, yeah, that's actually a pretty good point. But anyways, yeah, I had a teacher, she was so, like, if you were a little bit wrong, she'd let you know, you know? She would let you know that you were not smart. Which, I'm gonna let you know, if you're in high school right now, and you're going to college, or plan to go to college, unless you're taking something like high level science, like physics or something, college is easier. Obviously, once you get further in, like freshman year, it's a breeze, baby. And I know you're gonna say, you're like, oh, John, you only went for blah, blah, you only went for a semester. I know. But in comparison to high school, way easier. You go for less hours a day. You have less homework. Granted, it's a little bit more difficult, I would say. But you can basically make your own hours to go to school. This is when you start to actually, when you have to do your, what is it called? When you are graduating and you need to write a thing out. And it's like 100 pages of just stuff that they probably won't even read. Your dissertation, yeah, your thesis. Yeah, that thing. Yeah, first half of your first year, you're just basically redoing stuff you already knew. Here's the craziest part. You know what it took my first year of college? I took pre-algebra. Pre-algebra, Chad, I promise you, not only did I take pre-algebra in high school, I took algebra. I took algebra 2. And I'm pretty sure, did I take calc? I don't think I took calc. But for some reason, that didn't translate over when I was graduating. They're like, you need to take pre-algebra. I was taking like 7th grade math in college. I think it's mostly because my job, what I was going to college for didn't require. I just needed math credits. So they're like, all right, well, this is the lowest thing we can give them. Let's just do that. They just toss me in there. Math for the 21st century. If I have 3 NFTs and I get rid of 2 NFTs through trading them on the blockchain, how many NFTs do I have left? You ever been to like the grocery store and you bought enough stuff that you feel like a math problem? Like you pull up and buy like 15 oranges. You just feel like somebody like McGraw-Hill is writing in their next textbook about you. If I spend 50K on cryptocurrency, on Dogecoin, and the cryptocurrency collapses, how much is it worth today? You wanna know a fun fact, chat? I bought Dogecoin before it was like the media thing. You know, like before everybody was like, oh my god, let's get that. I just bought it because I was just like, oh, that's funny. It's a dog as a coin. It's a dog as a coin, baby. I spent probably $50 and then it turned into like 15,000. Cool investment. Yeah, it was like 2 months before everybody's like, oh my god, whoa, what? What? If I buy a coin with a dog on it, I'm gonna be rich? And also, that my brain was on investor mode that year because also I was trying to tell my friend Dylan, you probably know him, United Gamer or United Plays is his alt. He also has an OnlyFans, but he doesn't tell anybody about that. Anyways, so he, I was telling him about like Pokemon stuff, and I said to him, hey, would you be down to like buy some booster boxes with me? And keep in mind, this is 2019. I was like, if you and I go half and half on like a base set 2 booster box, I know it's a lot of money. They're like $5,000 right now. I guarantee you they're gonna go up in price eventually. Cause like everybody loves the first set, and this is just a remake of the first set kinda. We both go half and half on this box. And then just sell it and collect the profit, right? Keep in mind, this is 2019. He's like, nah, man, 2,500, it's like kind of too much money. I was like, all right, fair enough. And I didn't end up buying it. Chat, how much was a base set 2 booster box in 2020? Pretty sure they were like 40 grand. 30 grand. And I remember when it happened, when like they started to go up and people started doing those, like, you know, like people did booster box breaks and stuff like that. The next time I saw him, he's like, you know what, John, I'm gonna admit it. You were right. We should have done that. He's like, just let me know the next big thing and I'll join you. So wait, just wait, chat. Once I get him into the black bean market, your boy's gonna be rolling in some big dough. Cause think about it, like how many companies use black bean? How many black beans does Chipotle go through a day? Why people dislike Kalos? It sucks. Thank you for your question. Start drop shipping. That's a crazy thing. It's insane how like normal that is now. You know what's kind of an equivalent to that is fake restaurants, like ghost kitchens. You guys ever bought from a ghost kitchen before? You guys not know what ghost kitchens are? Okay, if you don't, let me explain it to you. You ever been on, you guys use like DoorDash or Uber Eats, Grubhub? You ever go on there and have you ever seen on occasion, you've seen like something there that you're like, huh, I've never seen that in the area. But that's interesting. Let's try it out. It's like a chicken shop, or they make like Asian cuisine, burgers, lots of like American stuff. But they have like weird names, like Hot People Chicken, or like Bad Boy Burger, stuff like that. A lot of those just aren't real. Like, obviously the food you order from the place is real, but essentially they're just run out of like your local Chili's or Applebee's. Yeah, Eddie Burback just did a video on it and it's a banger video. And he shows worst case scenario because he lives in LA. So for example, there's a place that's by me that makes wings, but it's actually just the local Chili's. Which you may be thinking, I don't really see the downside of it, because a lot of the times they'll just have stuff that they wouldn't normally have. Like the wings that they sell through this, they don't actually sell at Chili's. Like if you went into the Chili's, they wouldn't give you them. But if you ordered them through like DoorDash, you would get those special wings, right? Sounds good, right? Here's the downside, is that some restaurants can have 10 of those. And they don't even have to be close to what they actually sell. Chili's, we'll just say it's like American Grill-ish, but like more Mexican-sided American Grill, right? I think that's fair. They could have like Chinese food. They could just make Chinese food out of the restaurant. You would have no idea. But here's the thing. The problem with that is that when you're scrolling on those apps to try and find something, there could be like 10 different restaurants coming out of this one restaurant, which floods the entire market of what's available. But additionally, those mom and pop restaurants that are like, hey, we're like a family-owned Mexican restaurant. It's just us, baby. And we probably make the best food in the area. Nobody sees it because it gets like covered in all of these other fake restaurants. It's pretty bad. And I've ordered from a couple of them before. So I've ordered the wings ones. I will say the wing one is really, really good. Like it's kind of insane how good it is. But there was one that I ordered from, I forget the name of it. And I probably shouldn't say it anyways in the event that it's a really small one. I just dox my location. But there was one that was like down the road and they sold chicken sandwiches and the pictures looked so good. So good. And I was like, all right, let's get one. If that wasn't the worst chicken sandwich I've ever had in my life, let me tell you. Not to mention the fees those apps already take from restaurants. True. One other side thing, I mentioned it before, but if you're gonna order from an online app and you don't tip the person who's driving, I feel like that's really weird of you to not do that. And I understand tipping culture is like strange outside the US, but like inside the US, if you do that and you don't tip the driver, I feel like that's really strange. Because they're doing all the work for you. You just ask for it. I say the same way as like delivering a pizza. If you order a pizza, you tip the pizza delivery person. Are they not getting paid? I mean, they are, but it's not much. What if I'm broke? Then don't order delivery. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. Because delivery is not supposed to be cheap. You know what I mean? That's the whole point of delivery. You're paying for convenience. People always judge me when I go pick it up my own and don't tip. You know what's crazy? I still tip if I pick up. Which I understand. That's something you don't need to do. I'm not saying like 20%. I tip like a couple dollars. Good man, John. I don't think tipping them $2 is really changing their life. I don't think I need to be prided for that. Nice job, John. You gave $2 to Jimmy. 20%? Yeah, that's the average that you tip if you like go to a restaurant. Probably not for delivery. Definitely not for delivery. Delivery is like $5. But the standard, like society standard, is 20%. If you give 20% to a delivery driver, that's like crazy. Oh, you know what? Something I want to try. I saw this and I thought it was the most genius thing you could do. So I mentioned this before. I like working out, and when you work out and you want to be in shape, you kind of have to eat healthy. I saw a thing, because like one big thing is you got to plan out your meals. So you meal prep. And that's a lot of work. That takes up like a solid 2 hours of your day, which in the grand scheme of things, is that a big deal? No. But do I want to cook for 2 hours straight? No, not really. Somebody said, just cater. Just cater a week's worth of food to your house. Of like just chicken and rice. It'll cost you like 50 bucks. And I was blown away at how like unbelievably smart that is. No mess either. It's just in one big tray. It just shows up to your house. They just drop it off. And I want to try that. Tessa, thanks for 28 months. Wowee! You guys just steal my lingo. I ran out of lingo because you've stolen all my words. Take it back. I want you to just type in chat, wow, which is the opposite of wowie if you didn't know. Yeah, and 50 bucks a week for I would assume that's how much it would cost, right? I'll find out. How about that? I'll put my money where my mouth is. Literally. Thank you guys for taking it back. I don't know. I'll give it a shot. We'll see. Because your boy's down to get crazy on some chimkin strips. What's my train split like? It's not very good. From what I've been told, it's like the gym bro split. So I don't do like push-pull, which is the more optimal thing. But I'm big on, like, if it works, it works. You know? I'm gaining muscle, I'm losing weight. I'm not, you know. I don't know. But I tackle everything, including my legs. Chad, do you want to see my enormous quads? They're so big, and I look so strong. Did I finish the living dex? No. No, this actually came first. Show them. If I did that, I'd have to take my pants off, and I don't feel comfortable doing that. Also, I was lying. I lied right to your face. Is part of the shiny every method? Yep. We'll never get the leg picks. Chad, once I like... Alright, I'll make an OnlyFans. But just leg picks. That's it. Do I have plans for the next subathon? Yeah, every sub, I cry. Hey, Chad, if you link your Amazon account to your Twitch account, you get a free Prime sub. It's real. Promise. What happens if I sub? I'll say, hey, thanks for the sub. I think. Do I have eggs or no eggs? I have all eggs. What's happening? Wait, so chat, how many of you are going to be in Boston? Wait, today's Sunday, so it's the start of the week. This coming weekend. For the convention. So I'll be there. You guys can be like, hey, smile. I'll be like, hey, what's going on, chat? I'll talk to you guys as if I was streaming. I'm saying this like I haven't done this before. I have. But I will let you know, if you see me in public, you can say hi. Please don't feel nervous. You should never be nervous around a person that looks like me. If I was like Obama, I would be nervous. Or the guy who yelled at you after making you crash. True. Yeah, he was scary. Want to see the Celtics game with me? As nice of an offer as that is, no. Thank you, though. That sounds cool. Why isn't there a hatch counter? If only there was a hatch counter on the screen. What's wrong with the Celtics? Oh, there's nothing wrong with the Celtics. It's just it's breaking a boundary, chat, you know? It's a little, you know? I appreciate the offer. He's a Bucks fan. Yeah, I like dollars. Is the video? Yep. It's a live stream? I forgot. Oh. We're really hatching today. If you think about it. No shiny. Does me know watching a stream, watching myself on a video? Yep. Do we have to sign something for you to use our likeness in your videos? No. You know too much. Chat, I think we're gonna get the shiny at 5,002. You use my likeness in a video? I don't know. Can you use my likeness on your phone? I don't want to be on your phone right now. Stop that. You and your iPhone 8 Plus. Space gray, of course. Are you gonna shine charm? There's no shine charm in this game. It's black 2, white 2. Little guys, little friend. Oh, by the way, speaking of little guys and little friends, last night, both the boys slept with me. They're my cats. Context. They slept next to me on each side, and they're all purring. One was by my legs, the other one was like by my ribs. Yeah, chat, they're my cats. They're my cats. I thought the Shiny Tribe first came in black 2, white 2. It did, and that's why I'm playing black and white right now. I'm not playing black 2, white 2. Yeah, do your cats have like routine spots that they'll lay next to you in bed? Like mine will lay between my legs. It was actually 2 large men. Yeah, and they were beefcakes. And we kissed. And more. Cause I just like sleep warm, I guess. So they kind of snuggle up to me. What's the correct way to sleep? Apparently on your back. But I cannot physically sleep on my back. I really can't. Unless I am unbelievably exhausted. Like hit the bed, fall asleep type of tired, and I'm never that way. I always sleep on my stomach, and I sleep in the worst way too. Because I don't sleep just on my stomach. I sleep on the stomach with my head turned, right? And then I have my legs, they're not straight. One leg is straight and the other one is like angled. You know what I mean? Like I have one leg like that. Like a horrific crime scene. A brutal crime scene of a man who died every evening. How do I play Pokemon? Crisscross applesauce with my toes curled. Thank you for your question. I'm throwing up gang signs. I'm showing you how I sleep. But apparently, I talked to a guy, like a chiropractor, and he's like, yeah, that's the worst way you could possibly sleep. And I was like, well, it's gotta be like worse, right? Like if I slept on spikes, that would be kind of bad. You know? Ow, all right. How's that spine doing? Honestly, my upper back is the only thing that's sore. My lower back is never sore because I can adjust that myself. So I never have that as a problem. I can't like crack my upper back, so I'm just permanently just sad. Chiropractors are not doctors. True. They're just guys that know their way around a back. Do they though? Well, one time a guy picked me up like I was a backpack and shook my back and it cracked everything. So maybe a little bit. I was also a little scared about that. He's like, I'm gonna pick you up like a backpack. And I said, okay. And I held my hands like this and he put his arms through and then just picked me up and then walked me and just like slammed me down. Thankfully, he didn't paralyze you. True. You ever seen those things where they like try and sell you through ads like back crackers, and you like the people lean back on it and it's like, and the guy's like, oh. Yeah, those aren't real, by the way. The thing itself in concept does work. Like I have a back roller that I roll myself on like every day, and it does help. But, like you gotta be some sort of messed up on your back to make that kind of cracking noise. Do I use free weights or machines? For the gym, both. Depends. Roll on me. I don't think you want that. I don't. Like, I'll show you the thing that I have. You want me to use it? I feel like I'm just gonna look like an idiot if I use it though. Like, roll your back. The legs? What about my legs? What's wrong with my legs? Oh, that I just have them? Stretch your arms above your head. Why do I feel like you guys are sexualizing me? We are? Oh, okay. Let's chat. If I put my arms over my head, that's gonna expose my biceps. My juicy, fat biceps. My veiny, juicy, fat biceps. How many eggs do I have? Wow! Yeah, last time I showed you guys my gym progress, you told me I had a sleeper build, which I don't know. Chat, do you have any other questions? Come to Coachella? Where even is that? Because I've wanted to go to a festival. You make that sound like you're an act, too. Come see me live at Coachella! It's in Cali? Why do I think that like changed every year? Oh, it's in the desert, right? Right. Why do birds? Clark, I like how you deleted that comment, and I didn't see that as a bad thing, but now I understand why that's seen as a bad thing. You guys need timeout. Can you touch your ceiling? Chat, I'm 4'3". There's no shot. Yeah, I want to go to a festival. Like, I want to go to, I think the one, like, to my type of music listening, I think Rolling Loud is probably the most likely one I would go to. Bonnaroo would be cool as well. Can you guys list out some other ones? Do I like EDM? Eating them mangoes? Yep. That wasn't funny. It took me too long. I actually have mangoes in my fridge, though. Burning Man? Where is that? You guys gotta tell me where they are, because I don't know. I don't know where any festivals are. Firefest. I'm down to go to an island. I'm down. You know, I will say, although Firefest was an absolute disaster, there were no content creators who were gonna capitalize on that situation. They'd be like, I'm stranded on this island for 5 days with no food. Like, none of them tried to Mr. Beast it, even a little bit. There's gotta be at least one person who was like, wow, this is way better than the concert. Sage, thank you for the 8 months. Hello, gamer. I just got the shiny already. I thought you were good at the game. Chat, at what point have I ever given you the impression I'm good at any video games? How about Pokemon Go fast? I always forget about that. Can I be real? I always forget. They've done so many of them. I would be down to go. I just always forget that they do them. The only time I ever hear about it is when it's happening. I wonder if you'd like head in the clouds. I mean, I like it down here, so I don't see the difference. Oh, the festival. You guys got a favorite color? You remember the community days? True! I don't remember them. I do get notified, to be fair. The Slowpoke Community Day was so fun. I've been told, apparently, the way people do it now is they don't even care about shinies because they're so basically guaranteed that people just go for like the large and small Pokemon. Because they have extra large Pokemon and extra small Pokemon that spawn now, and they're like, it's huge, it's tiny, kind of like Let's Go. You made 1.1 million XP in the hour that you played. How do you even do that? Aw. Hold on a second, I gotta check something. $6K per throw? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That's true. That's fair. That's fair and additionally true. And understandable. Last community day I played, I got 13 shinies. Is that like a reasonable amount? I haven't done a community day since... I don't even know. I really don't. I actually used to do community days when I worked in the warehouse. My last job. And you weren't supposed to have phones out, but I would like hide them and I would find shinies. And raid hours, I would do for raid hours. There's a raid hour where they had it for Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres, I think is what it was. And I would just sit in a sorting bay and pretend like I'm sorting. I was just gaming the whole time. You show what shiny Zoroark looks like. So basically it's... It was okay that I did it though, because I was a fast sorter. I was one of the fastest clothes sorters in the building. I was not the fastest, but I was one of the fastest. Whenever they're like, we need a fast sorter to sort these clothes, they were like, ksh, 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 ksh. Can you get John over here? Ksh. And they're like, ksh. Yeah, we can do that. Ksh. And they're like, ksh. Thank you. Ksh. Ksh. No problem. Ksh. I'm not gonna lie though, there were some times where I like straight up dodged work. Like there was one day where they were so low on staff, but they had no work to be done, so they just made me do random stuff in the warehouse. And one day they're like, hey John, we need you to unload this truck. Which I was like, okay. I'm down, I guess. I've never unloaded a truck before. And I thought it would be like a small little truck and I would have people helping me. No. It was a giant, like, commercial, you know, like those, when you're driving on the highway and those like Walmart vans or those Walmart trucks drive by, like CDL trucks. That's what pulled up into the loading bay. And they roll up, they pull up the thing. It was like 2,000 boxes were inside. And like, we need you to unload these, and we need you to unload them really fast. Like, all you have to do is just take them and drop them on the conveyor belt. And keep in mind, I was a big boy, Chad. I was like 220. So like, off the bat, just that whole concept was a complete turn off to me. I was like, nah, I'm good. And I was doing it solo, and they wanted it done within like 30 minutes. Of all the people they picked me to do that. Like, well, he's fast at sorting clothes. I got in, like, the first 10 minutes. I had moved. I was going fast, too. Like, my asthma was going crazy. And the guy came over, and he's like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, I'm going as fast as I can. He's like, okay, well, you need to go faster. Keep in mind, this wasn't my boss. It was like it was just the boss of that area. I was like, oh, okay. And so I started going faster. And my asthma started to really kick in. But not to the point where I could stop. But then he came over again. He's like, hey, man, we need you to just like go faster. And once again, I'd like to know, I'm the only person doing this. Like 2,000 boxes out of a truck. I'm the only one. He wants me to crank through that in 30 minutes. I would also like to note, these boxes were like 40 pounds a piece. It's not like they were like little light boxes and be like, woo, 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 you know? Like, you had to pick them up and walk them down the entire like shaft and then to put them on a conveyor belt. But here's the crazy thing. He's telling me that I need to hurry up, but he's just watching it all. Like, he wasn't doing anything. He was just watching me do it. Like, brother, get in here. Let's work together. And then I was like, I was kind of over it. I was like, hey man, my asthma is really kicking in. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. Was that true? Not really. And then he got really mad at me. He's like, okay. He's like, just go back to sorting clothes. I was like, you're not gonna tell me twice. I'm out of here. Well, let me tell you, when I sorted clothes. Because they gave you, when you would sort in the warehouse, they would give you a Pip-Boy from like Fallout. I felt like a adult Ben 10. I felt like Ben 22. Because you'd have it, and it would be connected, and you'd have it like a little scan gun on your finger, and you would just go beep, 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 and you just go, you beep, close, beep, put it in the slot, throw it in there. Beep, 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 beep. You going around? They gave you the Omnitrix? Yeah. I turned into a rat one time. Nobody noticed. I shifted back in time. But yeah, so especially during like Black Friday. Black Friday was crazy. Absolutely insane. Because you would have like thousands and thousands of orders coming in. Is there a prediction for how many eggs this takes? 7 or more. That's our expectation. You guys ever think that it's like kind of weird that like 600 of you are just staring at my face? Don't blink. Don't blink. You blinked. Not you. You. I use you like a radio. You're tuning in to Johnstone Radio. Today's next song is the same song you've heard for the past 2 hours. Bike. You have good radio voice? I always had a classic bit when I worked in a call center. And there'd be ladies who would be, it was for like elderly women's clothing, I guess. And all the old ladies would be like, you have a nice voice. It's like for radio. And I was like, yeah, I have a face for radio too. It hit every single time. Every single time. Like, oh, you're a funny one. Now take my order. You're so funny. Please marry my granddaughter. No. Chat, I like men. Chat, what's your go-to sandwich order? Like, you pull up to Firehouse, which, by the way, the only correct place that you go to get sandwiches. And all you Jersey Mike's stands, get out. It's not as good. Jersey Mike's is slightly better than Subway. I'll say it. I'll say it. I know you don't like it, but it's true. It's true. And it's real. There's nothing wrong with Subway. It's just like when you got Firehouse down the street, steak and cheese, I can respect that. I've never been to Jimmy John's, so I have no Jimmy John's slander. Honey mustard and ham. Those are... That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Meatball best sub. Here's the thing. Here's what's wrong with the meatball sub. I think the flavor concept as a whole, A1, right? But it's not like proportionate. It's like meatball bite. Next bite, bread and cheese. Next bite, bread, cheese, and sauce. Next bite, meatball, bread, cheese, and sauce. And it's never a consistent bite the whole way through. You're getting a bad sub? I think the only meatball subs I've ever had were from like Subway. So, you know what? Because do people make meatball subs where they're all sliced, where the meatballs are sliced and then they like kind of like lay it across? I feel like the meatballs would fall out if the meatballs are just meatballs. But then it's not a meatball. It's like a meatloaf sandwich. It's just there's no balls. I want to eat balls. No, Chad, that's not what I meant. Johnstone 2023. Chat, should I run for president? The first thing I would do is I would make sure that everybody has recess. Like, regardless of where you work. school, work, college, you get recess. And there will be a playground, right? But here's the thing. This is what I'm gonna do that the other candidates won't. Your slide, it won't be the metal slide. All of it is plastic. All of them are the plastic slides. So you can slide down them in the summer. Recycled plastic, yep. So true. Will it be nap time? No. That I can't do. You either get one or the other. You either get to go take a nap, or you can go outside on the slide. You can pick. How about that? You guys get to pick. You can't impeach me if I've never been impeached. What's the when I'm in? What is that called? Is that peached? And then when I'm taken out, I'm impeached. Inaugurated? What does that have to do with fruits? Appled. Okay. Oh. I think this weekend I get to I'm gonna see Dom, and we're going to Hot Pot, which I've never been to Hot Pot before. I've been to like Korean barbecue, which I know those two aren't the same thing, but Hot Pot is cool. The concept sounds really sick. Also hanging out with Dom seems sick as well. Purple Hamster, the 2 months. Good luck. Thanks for the Prime. Good luck to you in the rest of your day. I appreciate it. Yeah, I haven't done Korean barbecue in a long time. And by a long time, I made it sound like a few years, but it's been like one whole year.
Thanks for always being the #1 source of memes, Pokemon fun, and tax fraud how-to. Much love.
Well, that's no, I don't think I do all of those things. Hey, I appreciate. Hey, thanks for the $3 though. I think that's true. I don't do a lot of memes. Korean barbecue is crazy. Only place I've seen people use scissors on meat. You guys ever been to Fogo de Chao? Is that what it's called? You ever seen that? Like Fogo de Chao, it's you go there and you have like a thing on your table, and it's like green for go and red for stop. And if you have it green for go on the table, it's like a little counter that you flip over. If you have it on green, people will just consistently come over to you, like waiters will come over to you with like these huge slices of meat, like random meat. And they're like, do you want this? And you're like, yes, please. And they put it on your plate. And then they leave. And whenever you're done having meat, you flip it over. And even then, they'll still come over. They'll be like, hey, do you want some? They're like, I can't take any more meat. They're like, understandable. Have a great day. Yeah, it's like a Brazilian steakhouse. I just only know it under that name. But yeah, that's really good. There's some that aren't really good that I've had there. But they also have, before you start, they have an introduction section, like buffet style, but it's like fruit and like cheese, and it's really fancy. Did I hatch all my eggs? Honestly, yup. I did. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, they have like their initial buffet that you can go to, and it's not big stuff. It's like little stuff, but they have like mango and dragon fruit. It's a cool spot, and it's not expensive either. It just looks expensive. It's honestly the same. It's higher up, but it's the same kind of feeling as Cheesecake Factory. Because, chat, if you've never been to Cheesecake Factory, the atmosphere does not match what you're having. Just looking at the inside of any Cheesecake Factory. You just like Google search it. It's wild. Like if you want to like impress somebody, be like, hey, I'll take you to Cheesecake Factory. If they've never been, they'd be like, they'll go inside and be like, whoa, all right, it's my day, you know? And then they see the menu and it's like, oh, okay, never mind. But for those 5 seconds, they're like, whoa. The food there is kind of eh. I went recently. Admittedly, it was probably 10 minutes before I got into a car accident. Finished up at Cheesecake Factory, my belly full of cheesecake. Cheesecake Factory takes 8 hours to get your food. I don't think it was, I mean, like when I went, it wasn't that bad. Remember when John got into a car accident and blew up, frowny face? Yeah. R.I.P. Cheesecake is worth it though. The main issue with Cheesecake Factory is that if you've been there, the menu is stupid. That's the only word I can find for it. It's just stupid. It is pages and pages of, it's way too much stuff. Kudos to like any chef that works in a Cheesecake Factory, because they have to make like 300 different dishes. Yeah, and everything is so calorically dense. It's like your intake for the day. One thing. Me though, I looked at their skinny menu. That's right, baby. And I had a skinny Long Island iced tea. And it was one of the most okay drinks I've ever had in my life. Yeah, I don't think there are any restaurants that are like that I've been to. I eat too much to have a calorie intake. What? What does that even mean? You guys have a go-to local place that you swear by for food? Like this is, it's not anywhere else. It is a mom and pop restaurant and it's right there. You go there, it's like, that's the spot. Burger King, that's not really what I had in mind. Mine is a Mexican restaurant. Everything that they make is like, it's like authentic, to my knowledge. Authentic Mexican food. So good. So good. An all-you-can-eat sushi place? Sign me up. Sign me up. Also, there's another place that's like nearby. They changed owners, so they like redid the entire place. They turned it from like a D tier restaurant into like an A tier restaurant, which is so sick to see. I ate like an hour ago and now I'm starving. That's me every day. Sometimes you just gotta power through it, you know? One thing about me, chat, I will not miss a meal. I eat. I really wish I didn't like eating food as much as I do. It just tastes good, you know? It just is yummy. And that's addiction, baby. I want caramel churros. I never had that before. I've had churros though. Yeah, I had a Spanish teacher, and it was like once a month she would make churros for us. And she knew how to make churros, that's for sure. And you could smell it the whole day down the hall. You knew that she was cooking churros. Here's the thing. So there was at my school, I feel like this is probably most schools, you had the choice of learning Spanish or French. I feel like there are very few other, maybe like some schools have like German that they teach. But I feel like those are the two that you are given the opportunity to learn if you go to an English speaking school, right? We had ASL, that's fire. Love that. Fun fact, chat, I went to a deaf college, so I know ASL. I can spell my name, ready? That's right. My name's John. Anyways. We're not talking about that. So yeah, the kids that were in the French class, when we would ever talk about it, they would be like, when we were talking to the French students with the Spanish students, they'd be like, why are you taking Spanish? That's such like a useless language to learn. Like, that's what they would say. Like, French is so much more useful. And I can't wrap my mind around the logic for that. Like, both languages are very useful, but is Spanish not significantly more used in the world than French? Like, way higher. Spanish, second most spoken language? Is it? I don't know if that's true. Because you have Chinese, Mandarin. That's number one. Are there too many dialects in India for that to not be number two? Because I would assume India would be the home to the second one. But there's just so many dialects that that's not feasible. So then Spanish, English? Then Pig Latin. Yeah, but like how many people speak Hindi? Oh. At least 4, that's true. $469 chat, that's a sex number. Type 1. Yeah, like if you count the total population of India, obviously speaks Hindi. or some dialect, that would be number 2. I don't know. I just speak American. I don't know a darn thing. What deaf college did I go to? NTID. It's part of Rochester Institute. And I only went for a little bit. But I took like weekend classes where you would learn stuff with deaf and hard of hearing people, so that was kind of cool. I really don't know a lot. I know fingerspell, you know, I know the alphabet. It's enough to get by. You're an interpreter? Nice. How many of you are bilingual? What's hello? I feel like that one's pretty self-explanatory. They've got like some crazy thing. You all are bilingual? Huh? Am I just dumb? Is this just NA education, or am I being trolled? It's 2023, John. Most people speak 3 these days. I can speak gamer. What up, my Pog champs? Feeling pretty base today, am I right? Let's get some W's for that. I'm still beginner and gamer. When did you guys first start gaming? Like, how long have you been gaming? I'm not talking like you played your first video game, but like, how long have you been gaming? Because like, I first started genuinely gaming when I was like 10. Because I had a PlayStation when I was younger. When I was like 4, I had a PlayStation. Or 3, I don't know. But like, I didn't game. You know what I mean? When I turned 10, that's when I gamed. Or maybe I played more than I think I did. I don't know. When Overwatch came out? Isn't that like 16, 15? PC gaming? Yeah. When I switched over to PC gaming, that was like a big jump. I feel like it's not as huge of a jump now as it used to be. But like graphically, do I have many shinies in black and white? No, I don't, Yohan. How are you, by the way? I don't. I'm just getting this one, and then we're leaving this game. I'm doing a shiny in every single game. It's just this one, it tends to be long. A little long. I'm doing pretty well. I'm chilling. I'm hanging. Yeah, like when I was younger, when I switched to PC gaming, graphically, that was like a huge jump. It still is in a way. If you're counting like resolution. But I feel like nowadays it's not like a big deal. If you switch from like PS5 to PC, you know what I mean? You have more games on PC, for sure. Like no contest. I think PC is still like the #1 thing to play on because you also get Xbox games. I feel like people don't know that. Any first-party Xbox game releases on PC, which is such a like a, if you own an Xbox, why? Go get a PC. And the moment that PlayStation does that, they have no need to, ever. But if they did do that, it would be like there's no incentive for a console. Aside from Switch. First game was Leaf Green on the GBA. That's a good start. It's a solid start. The first game I ever played, I don't know what it is. Which sucks. Because I've always wanted to play it. And it was a game on the PlayStation, and I believe it was rated T. I don't think it was rated M, but I think it was rated T. And my mom was like, oh, that game is too scary for you, and so she threw it out. It was like a horror game. And you guys have tried to find it for me, and here's the issue, is that it was so long ago, and my silly little tiny 3-year-old brain probably is processing now the game completely different from what I actually played. So I don't think I'll ever figure it out. But all I remember playing is it was like an aerial game. So like you are kind of like angled looking down at the map. It's not like a top down. It's almost like this, but 3D. And I was like walking through this wooded forest heading towards a castle. And I was like kind of dressed like a wizard or a witch. And yeah, it was kind of isometric. A great example would be like the first Fallout game. I think that's a great way to explain it. The first Fallout game, like that kind of style. I think also Fallout 2 was the same style. But it was on the PlayStation. I think it was rated T. It might have been rated M. Yeah, RuneScape. RuneScape's a way better example. It was that kind of angle. So it's not top down, but it's like kind of, it's like angled top down. RTS style, sure. And it was, I was walking through a forest and the trees had no leaves on them. And they were like, it was just like a barren wasteland. And I like crossed over a bridge and like went into a castle. And my mom was like, it was like the first day that I got my PlayStation, because I bought it from a yard sale. And my mom was like, oh yeah, that is too bad. That game looks scary, honey. I don't want you to get scared. Because I used to have night terrors when I was a kid. And so my mom removed anything in my life that was even slightly concerning. Like she wouldn't let me watch the news with her. Because, you know, like 9/11. So yeah, just avoiding that in case it happened again. Medieval? Why do I feel like you guys have brought that up before? Let me look it up. Yeah, you guys have asked me this before. And I don't know if this was the game. No, because it was higher up. It was more zoomed out. It wasn't that's like more of a platformer looking game. It wasn't like that. No. Because that is like the same angle, like camera angle as Crash Bandicoot to me. And that's not what it was like. It's not shiny, guys. I'm calling the cops. Lil Man is in here, by the way. And he's laying in the teeniest little sunspot that's in my room. I actually have a window. It's right here. And there's a little gleam of sunlight that's going through the bottom of the curtain. You guys want to see him? Baby. Baby. He's a little guy, little baby guy. Baby. I wonder how long I can do this for. Usually he puts up a fight. I think he's hasn't received attention. He's just buddy. He's crying. What's wrong? Oh, okay. Little guy, jump. No, don't jump. Don't do it. No. Oh my God. He's gone, everyone. Did I increment up for that? I don't know if I did. Have you asked ChatGPT to help you find the game? I could. Or I could big brain it. I could double up on ChatGPT power and I could just tell you guys to do it. I don't even have to do a single thing. Do you remember what year you were playing that game? I don't think that matters because I bought it. The first game console I bought was, my mom got it for me at a yard sale. So I never owned the game. Or I did, but like I didn't own the game when it came out. But I know that I played it. When did I play it? It was like 2001. I think it was 2001. I really don't know. So I wasn't 3, because that would have been 99. How many PlayStation games are there? If I just buy all of them. There's only 8 PlayStation games? Okay, yeah, I can do that. Some PlayStation games are super expensive. Google says 4,000. How many were on the PlayStation 2 then? Yeah, I was gonna say. I feel like PlayStation had like 800 games. Or maybe I'm thinking N64. I don't know. Not sure. Hello from Italy. Love your videos. Hey, let's go to Italy. I've always wanted to go to Italy. Fun fact, chat, I'm Italian. Did you know that? Did you know that I'm Italian? Do I look Italian? You look white. Well, I've got great news for you. You're Italian? I thought you were gay. What? Oh, Pokemon hunting? We're going for Zorua. I'm trying to get a shiny one, and if I get it, I will scream without the S. I cook it to pizza. See, didn't that sound really Italian? Didn't that sound like straight out of Sicily? I cook it to pizza. Pizza. I haven't been to an Italian restaurant in so long. Like a real Italian restaurant. Honestly, the last one I think I went to was the one that my cat's named after. Giuseppe's, baby. They make a means, That's what I picked up earlier, by the way. There's a wasp in my room and I'm freaking out in this season. I actually had an issue when I was younger where I was just so attracted to by wasps that I was consistently getting stung by them all the time. Just any scenario that I would go out, I would end up being stung. I was a target daily. Like there was one time, this was in 3rd grade, I think. I was just hanging out on the kickball field. I was the only person in the kickball field. I was just kicking a ball around because nobody wanted to play with me. It's besides the point. And I saw from the distance, I saw a little hornet coming my way. I was like, oh, that's not good. But I saw it from like far enough away. I was like, oh, it's not gonna come to me. And it was like, landed on top of my head, stung me, and then flew away. I wasn't near a hive. I wasn't near anything. I was literally at the pitcher's mound of the kickball field. Just to give you perspective as to how that would happen. And I remember I just cried. And all I could say was, why? Why would that happen to me? At least it wasn't a ladybug. You know what's crazy, Radio? I forgot that is a fact about me. I'm not allergic to anything except for ladybugs, chat. I remember I had a friend who said they were gonna do that as a prank to me, and I had to explain to them, be like, oh, it'd be so funny if I sent you like a box full of ladybugs. And I was like, no, don't do that. And they thought I was joking, like, oh, I'm gonna order some right now to your house. And I had to like call them and tell them, be like, hey, if you do that, you will kill me. Because it's just such an outlandish thing to be allergic to. But yeah, when they get scared, they release goo. And I'm allergic to that goo. I can't inhale it, I can't taste it. And honestly, I probably can't even look at it. How you find out you're allergic to them in the first place? I saw a ladybug and it got scared and it released goo on me. And then the goo made me sick. And my throat closed up and I went to the hospital. Curse you, goo. But anyways, yeah, so I get stung all the time. There was one time, so in my childhood home, there was like a half-acre strip behind the house that led to water, like a lake. And because we lived on the lake, we had a boat. And when the boat was out, we like just left the trailer on the side of like the acre of land. And I sat there one time with like my sister, I think. And we were just talking, and I was sitting on like the trailer pieces. So it has like this felt so it doesn't scratch the bottom of the boat. And I was just sitting on one of those little things and like treating it like a seat. And I was kicking my legs back and forth. During the spring, there was a wasp nest that was being formed under the trailer, and I just so happened to not only nudge it, but completely kick the entire wasp nest down while I was sitting there. And so as you could imagine, it was nearly the exact same scenario as an Animal Crossing when you shake the wrong tree. Just imagine about like 40 of them instead of one bee. And so I'm running around like, ah! Running to my mom, who's like laying down, getting like tanning on the deck. And my dad tries to go and stop them, which, you know, like they're wasps. And then he got attacked too. Collateral. Yeah, I brought them to her. Mom, look! And then one time, this was like I think it was the same summer. I was on a hiking trail, and I stuck my foot through an entire yellow jacket's nest. Like it was just like planted like a mine on the trail. I think don't yellow jackets grow their nests in the ground? I think they do. Whatever bee type does that, which those are the worst ones to my knowledge. I think yellow jackets sting the worst. But yeah, I was just walking on the trail. There was like an area that was covered in leaves, and I just put my entire foot straight through and just destroyed it, and they just immediately hoarded me. That was the last time that happened to me. I think I learned my lesson. I think it's also because I stopped hiking. That would probably be part of it. And on the way home, I got shot, so that sucked. Okay, that part might have not been true. But I've never been like stung by a scorpion or bit by a snake. One time I just picked up a snake on the way home. What a gamble. It was like 4th grade. I was walking home from school. I just saw a snake on the side of the road. Picked it up. I was like, because I wanted to know what a snake felt like. I was like, are they scaly? Do they feel scaly? They look scaly. I picked it up. It was all slimy. I was like, ew. And it was so weird because it kept doing like a little like its tail was like excited to see me. Which is kind of cute, you know? Did I eat it? Yep. One bite. Is there a YouTube guy that tries to get stung by the worst ones? It was, yeah, that's Coyote Peterson. I didn't pick up a rattlesnake. No, it was like a green garden snake. I lassoed him. And tamed a local cow with this green rattlesnake. Are they called garden snakes? I think they're called garden snakes. I don't know. Garter. Oh. I got you. Yeah, so that's my story. Why are you shining on Gen 5? Well, thank you, Snakes, for the question. So I want to. I gotta get shiny. And I already did it in Scarlet and Violet, so I can't do it again, you know? I don't know, you guys ever had, like, scary, like, you get stung or bit by something? Oh, wait! One time I had a dog take off my shoulder. Forgot about that one. I hadn't thought about that for a long time. Yeah, one time, so I'm just saying stuff now? No. You think I'm capping? Hold on. Just because you tried me. Just because you tried me?
Hello.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, John. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thanks. What's going on?
Hey, I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you mind enlightening my chat on the story that I got attacked by a dog and it bit off my shoulder?
Oh, when you were playing basketball?
Yep.
Yep, I remember that.
Yeah, that was pretty bad, wasn't it?
I can't think of his name. Bogey? Was that his name? No.
Augie.
Augie.
Mom,
That's
trust
it.
me? I remember its name.
I know. Have you recovered from that?
No.
That trauma?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
I'm glad you've recovered.
Yeah, it only took me 22 years, but yeah, I think I'm good. Wait, how old was I when that happened?
I don't know, 6 or 7 maybe?
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
I didn't tell chat the context behind what happened.
Yeah.
Do you care to tell them? Because I only remember some of it.
Well, you were playing basketball in the driveway, and the dog wanted to play ball. The dog was trying to get the ball and ended up biting into your shoulder.
Yeah, that's pretty epic.
Yeah. It was pretty traumatizing to you. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I just want to they didn't believe me because I've been telling some stories.
True.
Wait, oh,
Yeah.
Mom, remember that time that I kicked the beehive off the boat trailer, and I got swarmed
Yes,
with...
I do. Yes.
I remember that one time I stepped on a yellow jacket's nest while we were hiking.
Yep. I remember that very well.
Are there any other times that's happened that I'm forgetting?
No, I think it was just those 2 times. And both, you were totally innocent. You didn't realize what was happening. But the one where we were hiking and you stepped on I think it was like a ground bee's nest, and they all went up your shirt, and it was terrible.
Yep.
Yeah.
And also that time our meth lab exploded.
I have no recollection of that, John.
Yeah. We'll let the court decide on that one.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, well, I'll talk to you later, Mom.
Sounds good, John. Have fun.
Okay, love you.
I love you too. Bye.
Bye. We all know what happened. Anyways, yeah. So what I remember, so to give you an idea, this dog was a mix of, it was a Saint Bernard Husky. It's like 2 relatively large dog breeds. And maybe it was also a Mastiff. I don't know. Either way. Yeah, I was going for like a shot with the ball, like this. You know, like how like kids throw it, they like have to like 2 hands over the shoulder, that kind of thing. I was doing that, and when I took the shot, the dog came over, tried to bite the ball, and just took my shoulder and... And so I had to wear a patch on my shoulder for like a month, I think. He wanted to airbud. Yeah, it kind of sucks because, like, I was going to get drafted that year. That really sucks. So, I was going to be an NBA star. It is what it is, you know? At the age of 7? Yeah, I was that good, actually. They were calling me the LeBron James of New Hampshire for years. Do I like cats more than dogs? I was actually horrified of dogs for the longest time. Until I got a dog at, when I was like, a couple years later, we had like a family dog. And I remember, I had a Beagle Dalmatian mix dog. And so like a super innocent, you know, innocent looking. I was horrified. I was literally crying in the car. And the dog was just sitting next to me like panting. I was like, Mom, this thing's gonna kill me. Yeah, it was a unique combination. Do I have pictures of the dog? Honestly, no. So what happened is when I moved down to Georgia from New Hampshire, I had to change phone carriers, and I didn't have time to set up like my phone transfer, and I had to give them my phone, so I lost like all of my photos up until like late 2019. You give off New Hampshire vibes. How so? I feel like I don't give off New Hampshire vibes. If I was eating trail mix and then hopped into like a lifted truck, I would agree with you. Thanks for the 100, though. New Hampshire is a very forgettable state. Wait, isn't New Hampshire the first state that gets to vote in an election? It's one of them. You give off Atlanta boy vibes. That may be true. That might be accurate. New Hampshire's the best? Well, let's not get carried away. All right. I'll entertain it. What is the best thing to do in New Hampshire? Oh, my mom. Wow. My mom came in clutch. My mom's watching. Everybody wave hi to my mom. Here's a picture. Mom, I can't show this picture because there's a picture of me with I'm sitting in the background with my toes out. I can't. I had to crop it so you don't see the young dogs. You got like, there's 11 dogs in this photo, but I had to crop it down to 1. That was my dog. So like Beagle, Dalmatian. What was I talking about before that? Oh yeah, things to do in New Hampshire. What? Name one activity. Skiing. Okay, you got me there. But here's the thing. I never skied or snowboarded. I always wanted to snowboard. I just wasn't like that interested. You know, you ever been like interested in something but not like interested? I don't think I can even name a city in New Hampshire. Enjoy all 17 miles of coastline. You can catch me at Hampton Beach, that's for sure. You can catch me there. The capital of New Hampshire is interesting because the way that people say it in New Hampshire is completely different than the rest of the world. So it's C-O-N-C-O-R-D, like the grape. And you would think it would be Concord, like Concord grape. No. We call it Concord. As in like conquered land. And so anytime I would talk about something like what kind of fruits do you like? I was like, "Oh, I like Concord grapes." Like, "What?" Like, "I like Concord grapes." Who owned the grapes before you? I don't know, maybe it's a New England thing. But I've heard so many people call them Concord. Like there's a pair of shoes called Concords. Hold on. Let me look it up.
Concord.
Never mind. New Hampshire won a point today. We up, baby. We up. That's huge. That's huge. New Hampshire isn't real. We've done it. We know we've, you know. Chad, does this game look like Animal Crossing? Does it look like Call of Duty? Is this Fortnite? I used to play Wild World to death when I was younger. I played it all the time. All the time. I never got all the golden tools though. I think I had shovel and axe. Because shovel was easy because you just bury the shovel. And then fishing rod I didn't get either. And I definitely didn't get the watering can because the watering can is the hardest one. But also I feel like that was the most useless one out of them all, so there was no incentive to do it. What was the thing for axe? Did you had to Yeah, how did you get an axe? You just had to use a bunch of them, right? Yeah, you just had to break axes. And the slingshot was one, if you shot down 20 balloons, and the last one that you shot down ended up being a golden slingshot. That one kind of took time too, because you had to have it on your person. I loved Wild World. When I was younger, if I wasn't playing Pearl, I was playing Wild World or Mario Kart DS. Which might be the most basic list ever. But I also played like Rhythm Heaven. I also tried to trick my parents into getting me games because they weren't like crazy about video games when I was younger. Which I think is just the standard for the 2000s. Like early 2000s was like, oh, video games are bad for kids. They make kids dumb and all that. Which, you know, hey, I'm a dumb guy. So maybe they're onto something. But I would try and find them, like, because they were like, oh, you aren't getting any more video games after like this video game that you get. I'm like, okay. But I was like, ooh, if the game is a learning game, maybe they're cool with it. And so I said to my parents, I was like, hey, can I get this game? And it was Brain Age 2. I think it was Brain Age 2. I was like, it's a learning game and you get to learn numbers. And they're like, okay, smile. I was like, yoink. New game. Brain Age does go crazy. How are my grades? I was actually really good in like middle school and elementary school. High school was kind of eh. I had a 3.4. Wasn't great, but I got by. But in middle school, I think I was like the number... I was like top 5 in my class or something like that. Which doesn't mean anything this day and age. You know, I'm 25 now. Wait. No, I'm 26. I'm old! I forget how old I am. Ew. Ew. What's wrong with me? You're in the top 5 26-year-olds? What? I love getting older. Aging is a gift. That's definitely a 40-year-old. When was your birthday? December 10th. Ever been to Canada? I went to Canada once. I'm not allowed back in. I think December is a great time to have a birthday. I like anybody who has a December birthday. Are you guys 1 in 512? No, they're 1 in 1365. If I have a December birthday, I feel sorry for you. No, because I had my birthday is December 10th. That is 2 weeks before Christmas. I had individual days for presents, if that's what you're assuming. It was the perfect amount of time to be able to get a cool birthday gift, and then get cool Christmas presents. Ruby and Sapphire released 20 years ago today, and it's toxic they weren't put on NSO. I'll make a call. Check tomorrow. You're welcome. My dad and stepmom were both born Christmas Day. That sucks. That's terrible. Oh, true. Yeah, if you work, I've always worked like my birthdays. Before YouTube, I worked like every single birthday. That's a fair point. Because it's like too close to like post Black Friday. And it's also too close to Christmas for you to call it off. I feel that. I get that. John, we have a problem. Okay. Let's hear it. My birthday's on a Tuesday. Chat, what day is my birthday? My Violet copy snapped in half. How is that a wee problem? What did I do? Don't drag me down, brother. I got my copy right here. My birthday's on Sunday? Is it the same day as the Super Bowl? John, you're okay. It's been 20 minutes and you haven't mentioned the Big Bang Theory once. Bazinga. Am I right, guys? No shiny. All right, chatters. I've hatched many egg. 3 hours worth of many egg. So I think I'm gonna call it for the day. However, I will be live tomorrow. I'm gonna be live every day until I leave, which is gonna be the 22nd. So, great days for gaming, for sure. Let's see who's live on the World Wide Web. Appreciate you guys for stopping by. Check your primes before you head out. Check yourself, honestly. Don't like your attitude. Also, let's go raid Matt. Absol Blogs Gaming Bloggington. We'll have a raid message for him. And it's just say, hey, did you know that? And that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope you have a great day. Stay. I need like an outro. Stay cool, guys. Have a day. All right, everyone. See ya.